who it is. This is Four Corners Boxing.
Hello.
These guys are on the scene, making it happen. This is a New York freaking. You guys are New York, right here.
Yes. Larry,
this is grassroots. What's
Larry,
up?
first fight of the year. Talk to me, man. Why the
I didn't realize we're doing an interview right now?
Yes,
I better put this down. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay, Larry.
Four Corners Boxing. This is corner 1, 2, 3. Where's the fourth corner?
He called out today. Larry, first call of the year, man. What a success. It was a packed house. How would you rate it from 1 to 10?
It was a 20. I'm gonna tell you why. We booked this card beginning of December, and we had a great fight. We had posters printed up. It was going to break the internet. We had Josue Vargas was going to fight Yurik Mamedov, okay? We had this fight signed, all right? Signed. And Yurik, I don't know, he had another opportunity. So, okay, tore that up. Then we had Cesar Francis versus Arnold Gonzalez.
Okay.
That fight was done. Arnold had the contract, and then Top Rank puts him on Hulu Theater card. And I go, Arnold, I would tell you that if I was your manager, I would tell you you can't fight on my card. You have to go fight the Hulu Theater. So we lost that fight. We lost another fight because of medicals. We lost another fight for other reasons. So we were against some problems. Yeah. Then I got an email a few months ago from Emmett. He was coming to America. I go, oh my God, we got an Olympian. He's fighting on these. And he wants to fight 8-round fight. Like, oh, wow, this is great. And then Heather Hardy made the aerial fight from Gleason's gym. So that was a great fight that came out at the end. That's what ended up replacing, what we were going to do with Arnold and Caesar. Would have liked it to go a little bit longer, but Ariel is a superstar. Then I made my first match. It was the Jaka versus Speedy fight. We've been trying to make that fight for a year. I mean, Jaka is an underrated 3-6. Speedy is great. I'm happy. I hope both of them were invited to come back here in the future. Mm-hmm. And like I said, that was a real 50-50 fight, and we couldn't be prouder of Jacob. But I mean, look, Speedy has a lot of heart, and she's this is definitely not the end for her. She's going to come back stronger. Bryce Taylor, I mean, he was supposed to be on a December card, and his opponent failed his medicals. So we lost Bryce, and then last minute, Jose Guzman introduced me to Jason from Sweatbox, and I met him at the New York Athletic Club a couple weeks ago. Boom, we made a pro debut. They brought a crowd, and then Benji Bugai, he fought and he lost on his last card. And our whole philosophy is like, come to fight. You don't have to win. This whole you got to have an O. He came to fight, and he came a second time, and now he won. Yeah. So he's 1-1. Good for Benny. I was happy. So on paper we had a strong club fight. Yeah. Now again, Josue and would have broken the internet, and that would have been a huge fight. But I don't think there's anybody that was in this venue or watched it at home that would have anything to complain about.
No, absolutely not.
And this is club fighting. This is what New York City needs.
Larry, I mean, when it comes to the New York City scene, you're arguably the best doing it. Well, you're continuing.
I'm the only one.
Yeah. Hey, you heard
No. Let's be honest. There's only a couple of us.
Yeah.
It's
Ludabella
has been great.
Yeah.
There's only a handful of people doing this. And again, you got to be absolutely out of your mind to do this.
Yes.
Like, do you have any idea? It's like, oh, everyone came here. It looks like a lot of fun. Like, this card almost fell apart 14 times.
Wow.
But
nothing's gonna stop you, Larry.
We had, like I said, we had a solid 4-card fights, and then we made those last 2 4-rounders. And like I said, this was a great night. I don't think anybody left here unhappy.
No.
I mean, maybe a couple of the fighters.
The fighters.
They didn't win.
Not for media and fans.
Now, like I said, this is this always was what I grew up in Atlantic City, and the idea always was we would call small boxing.
Yes.
And look, the biggest companies in the world do MSG. Nobody wants to do little boxing, and it's like this is the breeding ground. Look, Bryce Taylor is going to be headlining the Barclays Center one day, but he's not going to headline the Barclays Center until he fights here a few more times.
So, Larry, good thing you mentioned Atlantic City.
Going back to Atlantic City this year.
Is that a place where we can expect Boxing Insider to move one day too?
So, I got my promoter's license in New Jersey.
Hey.
We will be making an announcement at some point about our future plans in Atlantic City. So the answer is yes. The answer is it's just not quite time to talk about that here Four Quarters Boxing, because you know what it is and who,
Who it is. Larry, again,
Thank you guys.
for your time.
I appreciate you guys coming. You guys are invited to all the
This
shows.
is Fight Night X. This is your boy, the Boxing
Yeah,
Maniac.
I'm Fight Night L now. I'm just letting you
You
guys
heard
know.
him.
Fight Night Larry, you
he's the one
heard?
that make it happen,
I'm
guys.
trying my best.
This is
But
the
I
man.
want to thank this guy right here too, Jose Guzman, who's just a
Yeah,
great guy.
man.
And you know,
We're
You
gonna
already
keep
know.
supporting Boxing
I'm not allowed to
Insider,
do hand
baby.
gestures, so thank you guys.